Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another video. Just had lunch from that new Subway there. There goes all the noise. And yet again I'm out in Belfast, so yeah, a week later at Mount Belfast again with all the crowd again, the weekend crowd that it is Belfast. So as I said earlier, just got a Subway where my thumb is. So if you've seen my previous video I had of it, Subway, didn't show any recording of that just because I showed it already in my previous video. But I did in fact get a wee drink from there to go along with that. So just got a wee Powerade from Subway. I quite like Powerade, it's good stuff. I remember years ago I've had the orange one long time ago. Like the orange one was definitely a go-to flavour. If I ever see the orange one ever again, I'll probably give that a try. But this blue chocolate is pretty good stuff. No, I quite like it. If you remember in a previous couple of videos, been into that place, Bunsen, one of my favourite spots. Trying to add some places that I haven't showed yet. Dirty Onion, I've actually been there once. It's not a bad spot in fact. And it looks like there's some construction going on there. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong bit. Or further on you got the inside bit. But you guys will recognize this bit in previous videos. Like this is a very popular spot in Belfast. Never been into this bit, but this looks like another bar bit. Now I'm not a whiskey person myself, but I remember Northern Ireland Traveller did a YouTube video on that. That was a good video. The Friend at Hand, that's a good name. If you guys remember, I've been in a couple of videos, been trying to get in there, but went to either Duke of York or Dark Horse instead. But I'm gonna try and go in there, in fact, because there was actually people in there whenever I did the previous video. But I'm gonna make an effort to get in there anyway. If not the other world. Remember in the previous video, went into Dark Horse, where I tried out the difference between the potato crisps. Starting to get a bit of a coughing throat now, but what I just said earlier, I tried out in my previous video. I tried out the difference between the potato crisps, and I said I like the Southern Irish ones even, but not that I wouldn't have the Northern Irish. Once again, like whenever a Northern Ireland Traveller does a YouTube video, like I still have the Northern Irish potato crisps. I still have one of those with a wee Guinness from a can whenever a Northern Ireland Traveller releases a new video. I just like and enjoy them. But we'll get back to this area a bit later. I'll maybe capture what else I've not captured here yet. Next to Dirty Onion, looks like Thirsty Goat. Then if I move the camera around, there's the proper bit of the Thirsty Goat, which I've actually never been into. So let me know guys if it's good. So I'm going to look into this place, which is you guys seen a few previous videos where I would have done short clips like H&V or CX, not necessarily inside those places. There's a very similar place that does sort of toys and a bit of physical media and gaming. As I'm recording this, guys, this is the last Belfast trip in January. I've done about 5 of these. That is actually pretty insane, which I actually never thought, to be honest, but hey. But anyways, just wanted to show you this place. I'll maybe get a few small clips without them spying on me. So that was cash converters, whatever you say it. Yeah, if you saw, there was a good wee clip on they doing some PS5s there. I've got one myself, so also a few wee physical media stuff and some wee action figures. I like the Batman Begins, that was cool. So over here you have all the White's Tavern venues. You've got the beer hall, you've got the garden bit, you've got the store, which is the only Guinness bar. Then inside that bit, White's Tavern. So White Store I would definitely recommend checking out. Would love to go in there for a video sometime. And then if you go along this way, you have the actual White's Tavern bit, the main bit, which is down up that way. Now you've got a few other bits there. So over right here you've got Monaco bars, and then if I zoom in just there, you got the other part of White's Tavern. There's the Guinness hut. My ears are freezing right now, as they usually are. That's why I have to put them on, and so are my hands, even though I've got my gloves with me, and I have to hold my phone while recording. So, but as I showed earlier, Monaco bars, I've been in there once. It's actually a pretty good spot. Should go in there again. It's not linked, it's not part of the White's Tavern venues, but it is a pub that's close to White's Tavern. If you saw that video where I went to Kelly Sellers, that was a Monday, and I would strongly suggest come up here in Mondays if you're off work or anything that day, or any other time during the regular weekdays. Then definitely do so, because it definitely feels a lot safer recording, you know. By the looks of things there, guys, that Carol's, where my thumb's pointing, looks to be closed for some reason, and just got the other one. Wonder what's going on over there. Guineas, haha. Guinness. Alright, I'm gonna look in H&V. So due to copyright music, I'm not able to capture much in it, but that's what it roughly looks like inside. Is a great shop there. You got the 4K section for 3 for £50, which is not what it used to be like, but hey. Then part of the Sports Direct, you have like a game section, which I'm gonna take a look at. There used to actually be a game by itself, but unfortunately that's closed. So Sports Direct now owns it, so I'm gonna take a look in there. Look at all these Funko Pops here. So you've got Grogu there, who's referred to as, that's the child, but that's actually Grogu. Then you have Darth Vader there, Captain America. Got Harry Potter in there, got Wolverine there, and you've got Mr. T from the Rocky series, and you've got a few other games, whether it's Nintendo, PlayStation or Xbox. And some Lego over here as well. There's City Hall behind there. Also took a few wee clips in the other carols. The one that's closest to City Hall. We just got a few wee clips in the Sports Direct, at least the game bit anyway, but not much copyright music, but I was trying to make the clips at least short enough just so I don't get anybody calling on me having to stop recording, because I am trying to make these day out videos, but you know, it is what it is. So it's 1 o'clock right now, as I just looked over at that other carols. That one there looks like there's going to be a refurbishment. Remember when H&V had that, where it was just closed temporarily? So it looks like that. Carol says it's just going to be closed temporarily. So I'm just going to head on back to the cathedral area. As you know, Duke of York, Dark Horse, all those pubs. I'm going to try and get into Harp Bar, if not the Envol if we can. But I've got more of a chance going there anyway, because last week whenever I did the Dark Horse video with the potato crisps, it actually looked like there was people in the Harp Bar, so I'm going to just go over to the area and see what's happening there. Well, just went on my mum, just saw my dad, and we're now gonna go inside Harp Bar. We've now got a chance to go in. Looks like it's open. There's people in there, so let's see how it goes. Alright guys, got the Guinness here, and got 24 glass. I'm gonna let it settle for the time being. Alright, let's give this a try. In the first 10 of these videos, I've split the G, maybe slightly under on both sides, but I will give myself that anyway. That end's probably better. Look at that. But check this out guys, I have in fact split the G. Just for advice about splitting the G, if you're like a big sipper like me, depending how temperature things are, how well presented the Guinness is, I would recommend about 4 big sips. I mean, that's how much it takes me to split the G, but I did it. Not bad. Look at the shtick on the glass. That pint is pretty good, I think. Alright guys, that was the Harp Bar. I finally got in there after a couple of videos. So there's a bit of a trilogy for you of videos of me trying to get into the Harp Bar. But yeah, if you guys saw that, I did in fact split the G. Happy days. Would have done a bigger domage on the Guinness, but that Guinness was not bad. A little bit of grease and a bit of bubbles on top. Well, not too many bubbles, only just a wee bit, but it was drinkable nonetheless anyway. Drinkable is all that matters anyway. Just presentation is what I'm kind of looking for every time for a Guinness. So, but all in all guys, I am going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching, and I definitely look forward to do some more videos within the next month of February. As I'm recording this is the last day in January. Well, look guys, I'm going to end this video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you're new, please feel free to comment if you like, but most importantly, like and subscribe and notify that bell before you leave to help keep this channel going as best as it can. All of my social media links are in the description below. If you're a returner, welcome back and hope you're enjoying the content so far. And here's some more of these videos up and coming this new year. I'm going to do some more bits before I go home. Till then, my next video, I shall see you guys then, and peace. Slanch it.